Hey guys, this is Antonio back with another video for NBA 2K25 on PS4. As promised, this is the second video of my three-part series for the ninth official NBA 2K26 roster update. If you're new to the channel, I focus on updating all badges, rating increases, and decreases for all rookies that I created using NBA 2K26's attributes. I created the faces myself. Everything is very detailed. I got everything from NBA 2K26 and basically put it in NBA 2K25. This is for PlayStation 4. Already did 10 teams, the first 10 teams. I made a video for that one. And as promised, I said I would make a video as I go. So I did another 10 teams. So I'm at a total of 20. So today I'm going to do a preview the video for, let's see here. It would be for the Jazz through the Pelicans. And then after I'm done with this video, I'll work hard to get the last 10 teams out to make a total of 30. So starting with the Jazz, I've added Anderson Garcia to the game. Anderson Garcia as well as Benz. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but neither one of them were in the game. As stated before, I took the information from NBA 2K26, attributes, weight, height, everything. Badges, if they have any, from NBA 2K26. So I added Anderson and Benz to the game. And I do have one rookie update, and that's for Ace Bailey. All right, so currently Ace Bailey is rated as an 80 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, since I last did an update, he went from a 76 to a 79. He also had a badge increase. He had 4 badges the last time I did an update, and he went up to 10. And oh, sorry, I also have one more rookie update, and that's for Blake Henson. He had a position change. His primary already made it. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. Currently rated as a 71 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, since I did an update, he went from a 67 to a 69. He also had a badge increase. He went from 0 badges to 4. And that's it for the Jazz. Sorry, 3 position changes for the Jazz as well, excuse me. So let me do that really quick. First one for Kyle Filipowski. His primary position now is center, secondary position power forward. Bryce Sensabaugh. Primary position now is small forward, secondary position shooting guard. And lastly, Cody Williams. His primary now is power forward, secondary position small forward. Now, that's it for the Jazz. Now to the Kings. I have 3 rookie updates and 1 position change. So as far as rookie updates, we'll start with Maxime Renaud. Currently, he's rated as an 80 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, since I last did an update, he went from a 77 to a 79. And he also had a badge increase. He went from 5 badges to 8 badges. And next for Nee Clifford, he had a position change. His primary now is a small forward, secondary position shooting guard. He's currently rated as a 77 in 2K26. In my roster, he actually he decreased. But again, using NBA 2K26's attributes, he went from a 77 to a 76. But he did have a badge increase. He went from 4 badges to 7 badges. And the last rookie that I have is for Dallin Cardwell. He had a position change as well. His primary position now is center, secondary position power forward. He's currently ranked as a 77 in 2K. In my roster, I actually have him staying the same. He was a 77 the last time I did an update, and he remains a 77 this time. And he had 8 badges, and he keeps 8 badges. So I didn't necessarily have to do an update for him, but that's Dylan Cardwell. Let me add that to my notes. And then we do have one position change, and that's for DeMar DeRozan. His primary stays at small forward, but his secondary position changes to shooting guard. And that's all I have for the Kings. All right, next the Knicks. We do have one rookie update, and that's for Mohamed Diawara. Okay, and 2K26, he's currently rated as a 74. And in my roster, he went from a 72 to a 74. He also had a badge increase, went from 1 badge to 4 badges. And that's all I have for the Knicks. Okay, for the Lakers, I only have 2 position changes, starting with Rui Hachimura. All right, he swaps position. His primary position now is power forward, secondary position small forward. And Marcus Smart, his primary position now, he swaps position as well. Small forward, primary position, secondary position, shooting guard. All right, that's it for the Lakers. And for the Magic, we only have one rookie update, and that's for Chase Richardson. All right, he's currently rated as a 73 in 2K26. And in my roster, since I did an update, he went from a 74 to a 72. And again, I skipped the 8 official 2K26 update because I just didn't have the time to do it. So some of the ratings may look a little weird because it's been a while since I did an update. But again, I used 2K26's attributes. So he went from a 74 to a 72 since the last time I did an update, but he had a badge increase. He went from 3 badges to 8 badges. And that's all we have for the Magic. For the Mavs, I added John Palakadis, however you say it, John Palakadis. He wasn't in the game. Took his information from 2K26 and added him in the game, so he's a new addition. And I have 2 rookie updates, starting with Ryan Nembhard. He's currently rated as a 75 in 2K. Since the last time I did an update, he went from a 76 to a 74, and he had a badge increase. He went from 8 badges to 11. And lastly, for Musa Cisse, he's currently rated as a 73 in 2K26. And in my roster, since I did an update, he went from a 72 to a 71. He had 4 badges since the last time I did an update, and he remains with 4 badges this time. And we have 3 position changes. All right, starting with AJ Johnson. He swaps positions. His primary position now is shooting guard, secondary position, point guard. And Najee Marshall, his primary position remains small forward, but his secondary position changes to point guard. And Chris Middleton, I believe he swaps positions. Yeah. His primary position now is small forward, secondary position power forward. And that's it for the Dallas Mavericks. All right, for the Nets, I had to do a lot of changes for them. I added Malachi Smith. He wasn't in the game, so I took again the information from NBA 2K26 and added him to the game. So he's a new addition. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rookie updates. Starting with Igor Denman. He's currently rated as a 78 in 2K. And since the last time I did an update, he was a 78 and he remains a 78. But he did have a badge increase. He went from 10 badges to 13. Next for Nolan Traore. He's currently rated as a 77 in 2K. Since the last time I did an update, he went from a 74 to a 75. He also had a badge increase. He went from 7 badges to 9. And next, Danny Wolf. He's currently a 77 in 2K26. In my roster, he went from a 76 to a 77. He also had a badge increase. He went from 3 badges to 6. And lastly, Drake Powell. He had a position change. He primary position shooting guard, secondary position point guard. He is currently rated as a 73 in 2K26. And since the last time I did an update, he was a 71 and he remains a 71. He went from 2 badges to 5 badges. And I have 1 position change for Jalen Wilson. All right, he swaps position. His primary now is power forward, secondary position, small forward. All right, that's it for the Nets. Next, for the Nuggets, I have 3 position changes. Starting with Spencer Jones. He swaps position. His primary now is power forward, secondary position, small forward. Next, for Zeke Naji, his primary position is now center, secondary position, power forward. And Julian Strother, he swaps position as well. Primary now is small forward, secondary position, shooting guard. That's it for the Nuggets. All right, for the Pacers, there's 2 rookie updates and 1 position change. First rookie update is for Cam Jones. All right, he's rated currently as a 74 in 2K26, and in my roster, he went from a 71 to a 74. He had 2 badges since I did the last update, and with the 9th official update, he keeps 2 badges. The next one is for Talon Peter. He's currently rated as a 73 in 2K. In my roster, since I did an update, he went from a 65 to a 72. And he also had a big badge increase. He went from 0 badges to 8 badges. And there was 1 position change for Jarris Walker. He swaps positions. Primary now is small forward, secondary position, power forward. That's it for the Pacers. And lastly, the Pelicans. All right, so I added Josh Oduro. He wasn't in 2K. So again, I took 2K26's information, added him in the game. And there is 1 rookie update for Jeremiah Fears. All right, he's currently rated as a 79 in NBA 2K26. In my roster, since I didn't update, he went from a 77 to a 78, and he had a badge increase. He went from 12 badges to 17 badges. And I have an additional 3 position changes for the Pelicans, starting with Sadiq Bey. All right, he swaps positions. Primary now is small forward, secondary position power forward. Next, Herb Jones. His primary remains a small forward, but his secondary position now is a shooting guard. And lastly, for Bryce McGowan, his primary position now is a small forward, secondary position shooting guard. All right, so I'm going to stop there. That was the second 10. I did 10 for the first video, another 10 for this video. So I'll try to work as diligently and as fast as I can to push out a third video for the last remaining 10 teams in the NBA. So keep a lookout for that. Please like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for looking at my videos, and a lot of people have been, honestly downloading the rosters, and I've been getting a lot of feedback. So I appreciate it. And until next time, see you guys later.